Great job, friend. You found a property with a lot of equity inside the clarity room. Now the question is, what do you do with it? How do you turn it into cash flow or profit for yourself? Equity is potential energy. It's the seed that you found, and it needs the right environment to grow. In the last video, we stepped into the seat of the observer to find our clarity. But today we are taking that neutral, powerful position and turning it into manifestation of wealth. Now, most people, they see equity and they start chasing after the dollar, losing their peace in the process. And we are doing things differently. Today, I am giving you the decision tree. And that tree shows you where that stored equity is and different strategies to actually honor your time, your resources, your energy, and your life. So you can stop guessing and start manifesting the wealth with intention that you know is possible inside real estate. So let's jump on in here, friends, to what do we do with this equity? So we found the equity, right? We have our data source. We've located the property. Yes, it has equity. Now what do? We are going to Google Drive it. So jump on your Google car, drive that property, and then ask yourself the question, is it retail ready? Could this property be sold with a realtor in its current condition at market value or close to? And sold quickly, right? Can they do it in the time period that they have before that property goes to auction? Because we're looking at pre-foreclosures here. Realtors, if you're in the clarity room, I would love to help you find your next listing this way. There are plenty of retail ready properties in pre-foreclosure that just need you to give them an opportunity to say, yes, sign here, please. There is no, that property is not retail ready. Then what questions do we ask next, right? This is where most investors get lost. But in the clarity room, we don't, because we ask ourselves some honest questions. Do we actually have the cash or the financing or the time available that is needed for this property that was not retail ready? It couldn't be put on the market. It needs some repairs, some updates. Something needs to happen to move this property along. So if we don't have the capital, if we don't have the time, then we're going to want to move this property along quickly. Want to get it under contract and assign that contract to another investor. That would be a win-win solution. And if you're a realtor that wants to double dip on this, you assign the project to another investor and then ask them for the list back when it's finished and smells good. Then you do your open house and sell it at retail, sell it on the retail market. Now, if it is not a fast flow property and you have some time on your hands and maybe you have the resources, then maybe you will want to go ahead and jump into, a full 6-month rehab on this property. Maybe not. So there's so many options. You could partner with another investor. You could partner with the seller. You could buy it and hold it. You could, jump on to the next slide here. Okay, this is my favorite part of real estate investing. Sometimes the best strategy has nothing to do with a house. It has to do with a seller. It has to do with a person in transition. It has to do with someone who is willing to work with you, somebody who is able to see that you're offering them value and saying, thank you, I am offering you value in return. So that is called a win-win opportunity or a solution to their problem. So maybe we can take over the payments. Can you pay the arrears? Can you take that property subject to this existing financing? What else is possible here? Maybe the seller wants to stay in the deal. Partner with another investor, partner with the seller, bring people together, share the risk and the reward. This is how win-win solutions are created. Even a house with $100,000 in equity can be a trap if the energy is wrong, if it's not in the right location. In the next video, I am going to show you my deals to dodge, a list of real life examples of properties that look like wins until they weren't. They look like flips, but they ended up being a flop. If you're watching this and realizing you did not get the instruction manual for these strategies, I spell it out in the real estate cash flow course. Check it out. It's in my Stan Store. You'll find the link below. So stop guessing, start observing, jump into your next deal with clarity and confidence. I'll see you in the next video, my friend.